Hey everyone, Josh Buds here, Golf Course Superintendent. Well, it's taking the time today to show everyone all the steps that are being taken to complete our golf course renovation. We are here on 15 green and green surround. As you can see, they have sod cut our existing green and areas around the green. My staff is coming in and removing a lot of the grass from outside of the green so we can use this elsewhere in needs around the golf course. Golf course services will then take the rest of this and haul it off to dump. The first step in this is to remove the existing grass, which is being taken place right now on 15 green. All right, here we are on hole 16 now. We just came from 15 where they were removing the existing sod. Now what we're doing is removing all of the old root mix. This root mix has turned into an organic matter. It's not sand anymore, it's clumps. We're getting all of this out of our greens. We're also scooping out 4 inches of clay around our greens. Once all of this old mix is taken out and all of the clay taken out, they will then install drainage lines that we did not have before. The way that this is sloped, the drainage lines are placed in the low areas to catch any water to take off of the greens complex. All of the old clay and greens mix will be used throughout the golf course, where areas that are in need, areas that we're going to be sodding, areas that need to be filled in that are just too low, that'll be used to help the rest of the golf course. All right, here we now are on hole 17. What you just saw on 16 is all the old greens mix and clay from around the greens being taken out. What you see here on 17 is all the new mix put back in. We're using a USGA spec mix for our greens and our green surrounds. Our approaches that you see out here, this very big approach area in front of 17 green, is now sand capped with USGA mix instead of clay. Then there is a lot of drainage lines installed, just like you saw back on 16, right here in front of this green on 17. Once all the sand is put in, they will have a Sand Pro floating this green out, making sure we get exactly back to the same slopes that we had before. All right, after they've graded everything out the way that we want it, they will then lay Tahoma Bermuda sod like you see here behind 17 green. All right, now we are on hole 18. Where you see there are no employees around. This is the finishing product of the green surround work. As you can see, they laid the Tahoma sod in our approach cut and on our collars all around the green. It's going to be up to my staff, me and my staff now, to water this, fertilize it, and grow it in. And the overall goal is to have every green and green surround to look like this and completed, so that we can sprig all of the greens at the same time in a date in June, so that we can grow them all in together to have everything playing and looking great for when we open the golf course. I've got Tim here with me on 18. I've been showing him around. He's excited about all this as much as we are, and let you talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, so Josh, thanks again. Thanks for doing these videos. I think the membership definitely appreciates it. I know you and I were signing some autographs about a month ago after our first video, so we'll be doing more of these. But one thing that I was talking about, and I think it's important for people to know, especially the people that were here a year and a half, 2 years ago for our other renovation of the irrigation and the tee boxes, is that when we opened up, a lot of the tee boxes that we were using, you guys were battling. You're hand watering tee boxes in between groups that are teeing off. It's peak season. We were potentially losing some of the tee boxes with the fresh sod that was laid. But I think one thing that we need to make sure these members expect is this Tahoma Bermuda that's sodded around these greens. by the time we open up, there's not going to be any scarring. This is going to fully take in. Obviously, we're now approaching or very close to the growing season. So the collars of these greens are going to be in pristine form, especially once we get to that September 1st date, which I think is going to be fantastic. And I don't know that a lot of people realize that. So
yeah, that's the biggest difference between this project and phase one. During phase one, after we finished laying the sod on a tee box, it was time to open up that hole in, and golfers were on fresh sod while my staff was trying to grow it in. This year for phase two, we're going to have the opportunity to get it grown in and mowed down at the correct height of cut without any type of sod seams or anything when we open up in September.
Yeah, so we're not going to have to battle with sod seams. That first group that plays on the first day, there's not going to be any divots taken out. We may have to do some kind of lottery system to see who gets that first tee time once we reopen.
It's going to be an exciting time.
It's going to be good.
All right, thanks for joining us today. As we get further along in this project, we're going to be doing more videos with Tim and I, and we're also going to be scheduling some golf course tours so that the members can come out and see this stuff in person as we're talking about it.
Great. Well, Josh, thanks again for your time, man. We appreciate it.
Thanks.